Hello and welcome, I am one proud Bavarian and today we're playing the Distant Stars DLC in Stellaris. I'm really looking forward to this one. It's a huge content patch and we're going to start a new game. We just went from version 2.0 to 2.1 and the DLC is available for $9.99 in your Steam store or the Paradox store, whatever you prefer. I pre-ordered it actually because I had high hopes for it, and we're going to do something completely new. Now, there are some nations here that I've played in the past and multiplayer games predominantly, but we're going to play none of them. We're going to play a randomized nation and then adjust our playstyle to it. We will play in Spiral Galaxy. I think 4 arms is alright, and 17 empires, 2 of which will be advanced, 4 fallen empires, 3 marauder empires. This is alright, perfect. Difficulty Admiral, we might get completely screwed here. It's an open game. I do not want to conquer the entire galaxy. I don't want to play from start to finish. I just want to have some fun and record it for everybody involved. Alright, let's take a look here. Empire placement random, that's fine. I want some randomness, even if I get fucked over sometimes. This is perfectly fine. We're gonna, as always, play on Iron Man. Not for the achievements, but just to do something nice. So yeah, what does this DLC do? It does a lot. That much I can tell you, and I'm not sure about all mechanics yet. We're playing, by the way, completely vanilla. No mods, nothing whatsoever in this regard. Just the game as it was intended to be played by Wiz himself. And we are the Yanari Collective. We are Gestalt Consciousness, so we are all one collective entity. And we have a natural neural network, which gives us one more research alternative. That's a big one, actually. And then some mediocre pooled knowledge, leader level cap, and leader pool size. The traits, we start on a tundra planet. We're hive-minded and industrials. That's very good. Happy about the industrious trait. So we're going to see what we're going to do. I think this... Okay. Our ruler is Snipgish. So let's make Lady Snipgish happy. And so at the dawn of time we awoke. The mind studied our surroundings on Yarn with a multitude of eyes. We moved as one, building shelters for the drones, developing industry, researching new technologies, and harnessing the resources of the land. Soon we had grown to encompass the entire world. A small number of autonomous drones were created to serve as independent agents. These more formidable drones had the capacity for limited free thought, but were still as inexorably bound to the will of the mind as any of its other instruments. As we achieved complete dominion over Yarn, the mind became aware of other worlds, of orbiting other suns. The most intelligent of our autonomous drones devised new methods of travel, enabling us to cross the vast distances... Okay, I swear to God, I'll manage to speak today. Vast distances between the stars. The Yanara Collective will soon grow. And here we are. We started our home planet, Yarn. Let's take a look at it. Look at this beauty. Nice big old tundra planet. So we have a governor here already. Pop resource production plus 2% is really good. Oh, they changed the skill icon, huh? Building build speed. Yeah, alright. Got some good stuff here. Okay. None of this looks new so far. Let's immediately put somebody on this research speed. Then monthly unity, of course, there's always a big one, especially since 2.0 dropped. And then last but not least, let's take the minerals and the damage. So here's the big change. So we see all of these stars, right? But in the past you would be able to see all the hyperlanes as well. Now we only see hyperlanes to a certain star. And we can see that if we get unlucky, we might be caught here in a really nasty spot. Alright. Normally research speed plus 35%. Go survey that system. For starters, you will just remain here, and I think that's it. So yeah, let's play Stellaris. It's one of the... I think currently, out of all the Paradox game franchises that are current and yet, you know, are still seeing updates and whatnot, I think this one is the best. Just the most promising. It's literally just Wiz going into work, and in the morning he goes like, you know what, I would love if we could implement this, and then he just goes with it. I think that's the feeling I get, that they managed the game just as a personal dream for Wiz. Now let's take a look. More research would be terrific. What do we have here? We got some minerals, which we will instantly go and mine. And then we will also build a research base over here. We're growing at 1.25 per month at the moment. But it could be worse.
What is a single voice compared to a magnificent chorus?
That's kind of scary, not gonna lie to you. So we can't change it right now, okay? But I would like to change the leader trade probably to monthly unity. We'll see though. Alright, so this is the start of the Stellaris DLC. And just to go a bit more into the details as to what it does. What is...
Our construction is complete.
Look at that stuff. An animal life on an alien planet. That's so. Wait a second, show me the alien life. Is it? So this is interesting. This is interesting because there appears to be no connection over there. Trinary stars. So this is new. You couldn't see any of this. So mods could make it so that you would have systems like this one, but you couldn't see it on the map. That's definitely new. I think they've added other star classes as well. All in all, just some really interesting stuff going on here. We are coming, we're hailing from the edge of the galaxy, and here we have something that is completely new. They changed anomalies so much. Current scientist finds this anomaly routine, so the anomaly will take 60 more days to research. What does that mean? Surveying. Scanners indicate the sandy dunes of Bavarian 1 are almost entirely composed of granulate rare metals. Perhaps some valuable resources could be extracted from them. Oh, it's minus. Okay, so the scientist that found it. I think this is a localization error. This doesn't make sense as a sentence. But the scientist that found the anomaly is one level below the anomaly, which means that he gets plus 60 in terms of taking his time. The level of an anomaly reflects the expected complexity of researching it. The assigned scientist's relative skill level determines how long it will take them to research. Alright, so let's do this just as a first one. Takes quite a while, doesn't it? What we will do is we will produce another science ship, takes 60 days. And then we'll see if we can't get more leaders going. Because if we can, and we soon will be able to.
Our construction is complete.
Yeah, there's the science ship. Can't jump there yet, but in 2 months, nanosand. The YCE Oshi, Oshi, come on! Crew is excited to report an unanticipated find on the surface of Bavarian 1. Not only are the plentiful sand dunes on the planet composed of rare metal granulate, the sand itself is almost entirely composed of countless broken nanites. These microscopic machines are millions of years old, their structure degraded far beyond any chance of reactivation. While we cannot determine a source of origin for these nanomachines, the society that created them must have been highly technologically advanced. Science officer YCE Oshi postulates that the nanites may have been used to terraform the surface Bavarian 1 millions of years ago. +4 plus energy science gained, that's a good haul right there. Survey speed, I want this one. Yeah. We have just confirmed that. You will now go to the south and survey the system. Let's take a look at our ships, by the way. I think those are the humanoid ships. Not entirely sure. Looks dope though. Let's take a look at the fleet here. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's some good stuff. Okay, now there's a tundra world, but only 13 tiles. Oh, which one? Oh, battery 6, huh? Next one, I think we'll go for this one because I want to see if we can go around to the trinary stars. That's crazy. Oh, that sound is spooky. The system has indeed been surveyed, and we will take it for ourselves right now. Oh, was building a starbase always this quickly? Huh. That's incredibly quickly. Like what, 60 days? The Ute Empire. That's one of the worst precursor anomalies you can get, but we've recovered artifacts from an ancient alien civilization on Spirum 1. Our scientists think they inhabited the region of stars roughly 6 million years ago, based on the age of the artifacts. The aliens called themselves the Ute and appeared to have been large and flat arthropod analogues. It seems a single individual could reach a length of nearly 100 meters as an adult, and it was apparently exceedingly rare for more than 2 or 3 Ute to travel aboard the same starship.
Our situation log is
You know, I've never thought about it in that detail, but it sounds absolutely insane. Even worse than the Mass Effect elephants. Can't even remember their name, but you know what I mean. Alright, let's... How do I... Could I... No. Seklokar civilization counted. We have detected the presence of a pre-space alien civilization could tell in the Kanaga system. Atmospheric contaminants and light pollution visible from orbit are consistent with a densely populated machine-age society. They appear to have mastered air travel, and factories are mass-producing goods in their cities. We could consider building an observation post above their world to study them more closely. So that's Victoria 3 right here. Yeah, the thing is, Victoria 3 is actually an Easter egg in this game. It's an Alpine world. We could, so the thing is, you could always invade and subjugate, but I don't think, what are our policies for rights here? So you can set different policies that will interact with the species in your empire. You can set policies specifically for species, or you just set it in general. So in this one, with the policies, native interference, native enlightenment prohibited. Wait a sec. Give me... No, not contacts. Give me species. Oh, we don't have them yet because they're not in the... There you go. Seklokar. Set rights. They would be undesirables. That's just what I feared. I think I will change it to slaves though if we ever chose to invade. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. If we ever chose to invade, we would be ready as of now.
We have surveyed the system.
Do I have to build? I do have to build.
Our construction is complete.
Wait, who surveyed this? Wait. Alright, I need you to give me more tech. Tech is a huge factor, especially in the early game. Enables you to do so much.
Our construction is complete.
Are we doing fine? I want to get up to... Oh, dude. Oh, I didn't even read it. Let me actually take a look. There's significant scarring on the surface of this world in a pattern that cannot be natural. From orbit, the massive rifts look almost like writing. Right over here. This is a barren world. Maybe it wasn't barren long ago. Now comes the question. What are we doing here? Shipyard build cost. Pop growth. Diplomacy, colony development speed. Starbase. Prosperity can actually be incredibly good because it gives you more unity. Synchronicity also is supposedly really good. If I remember correctly, that is. I think we're going to somewhat roleplay it, but also I think it's strong. We're going to be synchronicity. Unity of mind begets unity of purpose. We must strive for synchronized action in all endeavors. So, Let's go with that. What did we get as the initial? Top growth speed, yeah, that's a good one. It is a good one. And as you can see, we're expanding over here. We have this new ship now, and I will actually go and build the energy credit mining station because it's a cheap 3 energy. Oh wow, this is challenging, huh? I think I will leave this one. Yeah, well, that just takes too long. 300 days. I gotta do better stuff with my people, yeah. How do you get this star? I can't remember. I think there might be a tech that enables you to essentially warp with your, I think, only assigned ships, so that you could warp into this. Or maybe this is already the L cluster, or the beginning of it anyway. Someone used a mining laser from orbit approximately 5,000 years ago to carve a large body of writing into the surface of Xanagas 2. The massive script covers a large portion of the planet's upper hemisphere and appears to be a short story chronicling the difficult life of an alien mercenary. No need to write that over there, mate. Talk about being an egomaniac. I think what we want next is food. Need to get rid of this tile blocker and then we're good to go.
Our construction is complete.
Now that I think about it, we actually don't need those people as slaves, because what we can do is simply the best. No, what I mean is we can just simply oh, it's not still not served, you know. We can, so what we could do is, since our pops, they're a hive mind, they don't care about happiness, which means that we can just settle them anywhere. 13, 14. I think we just kill them all. We just genocide this entire species. Why not? It's a lot of sense to me. Okay, first new research choice. Gotta go with ceramo metal armor. This scientist is now level 2, right? That's what this means. Yeah.
We have cleared a blocker.
We have cleared a blocker. We need more food in the very near future. Unknown signal. A weak but insistent signal transmits on repeat the UNIS system. In the UNIS system. The YCE Oshi has pinpointed its source to emanating from within the mouth of a destabilized subspace rift at the system's edge. What could be on the other side? Natural wormhole. We have detected what appears to be a natural occurring subspace phenomenon. So this is the wormhole. I mean, these came in Apocalypse, whatever it was, I can't even remember. But they are not new to me. I'm just wondering, is there a reason that it's here? Or is it just a random one? Is there a reason that it's so close to these Trinity stars? It's always, I enjoy playing this game the most right after release of new content, because it's always a challenge. There's so much stuff going on. The exploration phase, you know, being able to immerse yourself and not knowing what's going on is the good part. I too quickly slide into just optimizing my gameplay, but it's actually counterintuitive because that's not how you should play this game. All these stars. We see other, oh yeah, there are triple binary star systems. There's a dual one. Binary stars. So what a nice. We want more technology. I think we're gonna go more food and then more electricity. I think that's a solid plan. Angle 2, strategic resource discovered. Also, strategic resources now no longer are tied to discovering them during technology research. They're just tied to actually finding them, huh? During its survey of Dangle 2, the YCE Kapush discovered a previously unknown strategic resource dubbed cetramine gas. This gas is naturally occurring stimulant that has a calming effect on most beings, typically prompting consensus-seeking behaviors in groups. It is potentially addictive. We have the technology. If we control the system, we can extract the resource. So the thing is, I want this resource for trade, but we don't need it because we don't actually have policies and ideologies like that. Hey, I want you to do that. Alright. You're researching that. You're just idling. It's good. We'll build hydroponic farms. Good start so far, I'll be honest with you. I think we've got a good leader as well. Unrest -10. I mean, it doesn't matter, but edict duration is a good one. And monthly unity plus 6%. That's great. It's huge.
Our construction is complete.
Our construction is complete. 89 days. Glowing webs of an unknown origin periodically illuminate the surface of Una or A. Sure. I'm alright with that. Do the mining station right there.
Our construction is complete.
And here comes a big boost. Build an observation post. These observation posts, I think they give like 8 society research. It's big. More monthly unity coming in within 8 months. Looking good so far.
We have surveyed the system.
We have surveyed... Oh, Dangle is actually a pretty nice system. Check over there. 4, 3, 2. Are you doing the 2-1? You are, okay. But yeah, this game has changed a lot from the way that exploration, that expansion, that diplomacy works. What we really need is... Oh, let's first read this. Life Electric. Science Officer Oko Kuprip. These names, I swear to God. Reports that Una 4A is covered pole to pole in a web-like network of electric impulses. These networks respond to an external stimulus. The YCEO She experimented with sending a low voltage pulse onto the surface, resulting in a wave of illumination that rippled through the network like a circuit board. Even more remarkable, the webs rearranged themselves. A secondary pulse revealed the filaments had organized into a new pattern centered around where the previous pulse had contacted the surface of Una 4A. Oko Kuprip concludes that the discovery has confirmed the longer theory, that life can exist almost purely as electrical impulses, independent of cellular or viral structure. That's good. Holy, that's a good planet right there. Yeah, sure.
Our construction is complete. Our construction is complete.
Do I want you... I think I want you to... over here. In the meantime, let's take a look at the observation post. So we will do normal research, which makes it so that they don't go insane and kill themselves. Or rather each other. Also, I actually don't, now that I think about it, stay in here and... Wait, what? Oh, we're just lacking money. Who cares? Go down there then. Okay, you will give us more energy credits. And look at this, we went up from 7 to 15. Literally more than doubled our rate of research. You know what would actually be really nice, better hydroponics farms. And I think now we're going to start saving up for our second colony. Hunter and the Vaji Maelstrom. We have encountered some forms of alien lives in the Vaji Maelstrom system. These strange objects have been flagged as Vaji Maelstrom until we can learn more about this. Oh, that's my phone. Pardon me. Contact report, enigmatic spacefarers. News of alien ships humming through the ether have reached Yarn, in many ways ending the first chapter in the book of Yanari Collective's bid for a stellar empire. So this is a guild. 4 months. I'd rather not. Not right now. It doesn't particularly interest me. After you're done with that, I need you to... Okay, I will actually that before we start saving up. But yeah, this is the beginning of the Star Empire of the Yonari Collective. An immortal hive mind trying to make their way in this galaxy, and honestly with the eventual task of finding out how to reach this trinary star system. I'm amazed by this DLC so far. I hope that you guys are happy with what you've seen so far with the expansion. If I can enhance my playstyle in any way, just let me know, you know, and I'm open to criticism and to compliments. Give me compliments if you have nothing else to do. But regardless of that, see you in the next episode and have a good one. Later.